people, today we are going to check on something very different. In fact, hatujaenda kucheza any song today. There was a friend who was asking me on, now we have the guitar, but now when the strings are snappy, now are we going to change the strings? So today is a quick lesson to angalia how we can change the guitar strings. This is a Fender guitar. I think it is the most common type of guitar. Even if it is Fender, even the other brands like Ibanez, which just appear like this one, they have the same changing side. So let's go quick. Okay. Sorry. So to be quick, now you have to disconnect the guitar. It should be disconnected. Then this is the guitar. This is your adjustment. The most vulnerable strings that are snapping, either string number 1, 2 or 3. Even sometimes in the coastal region there's still some rusting. So rusting still affects these strings. So sometimes you need clarity. So the first thing is the string you want to change. First thing, you loosen it. For example, in our side we are changing string number 1. So you loosen the string. Now before we continue, these are the guitar strings. So you can see them. They're always numbered. You can see this is E1. E1, that means this one is for E number 1. Yeah. Then there is this another E number 1. This still B2. B2 is string number 2. This is B2 string number 2 again. And this is G3. This string number 3. This E1 string number 1. So I always have several kwa nyumba because I know strings are prone to snapping. So I always have several kwa nyumba. It's good to have several. This string is just 100 shillings in any shop. Walk. I think it is 100 shillings. Ukienda sana 150, but string is 100. It's always put in there's another kapepa inside. You can see imeandikwa tena E first. It's the first string. That means this string number 1. This is how it comes. This is a guitar string. It goes up to number 6. These ones are not prone to snapping, but they can easily get some. In case of rust or anything, you can just change. So these are the strings. Now after you loosen the string here, you identify this is string number 1. Now you always have to open at the back here. There are some screws here. This patch is the one which is houses. The way the place now where the strings get in. So first thing, you should have a screwdriver, and this is a small Allen key. This one, it always comes with a guitar. So just get a screwdriver and open. Just a quick opening this patch. Quick opening. Keep the strings well, otherwise this is the patch. Now you keep it somewhere safe. Keep it somewhere safe together with the screws. Now you can see here there's this connection which gets in up to the bridge. You can see there's some cables here which I hope they are to take the sounds. So you can see some 3 springs which are here to this guitar is more about tension, the way you tighten tension. So this, you can see some openings here. This now just relate this string number 1 here, so definitely the opening will be the first here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 openings. So this first opening is for the string number 1. Now you realize it's a string here. A guitar string always have at least an head. You can see this. There's a head here. This head is the one which is trapped here, so that now the strings gets out from this other side. So what do you do? Now you have opened from the back. Now you loosen the string kabisa. Sasa you remove it from the adjusting knob. You loosen. Good. Now on here sometimes it can fail because ile tension it can fail to get out even if you push it, because you have to push it from the back itokee na huku. So you get like something like this, something small just like this ka screw here, something small like this ka Allen key. You push it inside, there's a hole here, you push, utasikia that head ime loosen. Then now you can push the string from the back. Unaona sasa imetokea from the back side. Now that's it, you have removed the string. Now the next thing now to put back a new string. This is a new string, just cut it, open and wind. It's always winded very well. Make sure it doesn't tie any knot, because if there is a knot, that's a weak point for snapping. Just unroll it smoothly. Now inside mali ilikuwa imetokea this one, see this one was for number 1. Now you just put it inside. Usikie imetokea the other side, then pull it. After imetokea, can see, pull it mpaka usikie imejishikilia pale nyuma. Can see now from inside imeingia. Now there are some grooves yenye inafaa ilalie. Make sure kwa tunapandisha it is on its right path. Sorry. Then there is the bridge here. Make sure hapa kwa bridge imetoka vizuri, pia hapa kwa neck. Then hapa kuna chini kuna mahali inafaa ingie so that it doesn't get up. So here. Good. So now you realize sometimes the string can be so long. So what you do, you can just cut a bit so that unapunguza the rolling. This is a nail cutter, you just snap a bit. Sometimes they can be notorious when you try to snap them. Okay. Good. Now you snap, unatoa the longer piece. Now you see here in the adjusting knob, there's always a hole in, and there's another one which goes inside, so that you are not left with strings which zinaweza kudunga on the side, because this one is sharp. You put, ukishaingia hapo, you don't put iende across, you don't put it to go across. You know, you can easily put it to go across like this. No, what you do, you put it to go inside, just one opening, and then you put it to go inside. There's a hole there, so after it goes inside, you have to check now what is the tightening. Tightening, that means this side, this is the tightening. You see, now it is start moving. It can take quite some many rotations, so you can easily also try to roll. You can try to roll a bit kulingana na the direction of the tightening. Then now you continue. You can try to roll a bit. Then now you can continue the tightening. You have rolled. Make sure it is on its position so that it doesn't go tight on the wrong side. Then now you can continue now rolling. It will take some time, some patience. Take some time, so don't worry for it to start tightening, so that you start feeling good. Now when it starts to get tight, now you align the positions so that it doesn't get tight on a side, on one side. You have to confirm before it goes tight, that everything is okay from the back. Now you are sure. Now you can easily now tighten to adjust now. Yeah, now it's taking. Can you continue tightening? Okay. See, it's tightening. Okay, just some tuning imebakia. Sometimes you feel like it's snapped, but it is just the tension is tries to stretch itself. So from the inside, if it was not well stretched, it will stretch itself. You feel? Sikia hiyo? Some stretching, so that it gets to its position. If it snaps, well and good, you get another one. But never fear to get your guitar to tune, because you are fearing a snap. It happens. Even this last time, naweza kuwa na adjust and then it snaps. So continue. Okay, now after that point, you can get now your any tuner you have. After you feel like now it is, you can get any tuner you have. For example, I always use an automatic tuner. I want to show you the tuner I use. This is the tuner I use, the tuner app. Naona here. That's how the string the E should sound. So what you do, now you put the tuner like somewhere there. Make sure whatever you nini, it gets up to green. Unaona? So this is, unaona inapita kwa green. That means it's overtuned. So you loosen mpaka it comes to green. Unaona is getting back. Okay. Okay. You see now it's on the green. That means now string number 1, which is E, is well tuned. Now let's connect tuone kama itacheza anything ama what's happen. Some power on the system. Okay. Some sounds, strings. Okay. Good. Our concentration is string number 1. Yeah, iko sawa. Okay. Yeah. See now, it's a fine. See now it is fine. You can also play even something like one-man guitar. You feel whether it is rhyming the others. Okay. See? Okay. Now that's finished. That's how we just change the string. It's a simple procedure. For other guitars, it can be a different one. I want to show you just a quick one to show you what you are going to do with the other guitars. For example, on this guitar, on this one, there's still a back patch here, but now you have to, you don't change from here. Here you cut that head, the one I was showing you. That head here, you cut. Then now you loosen the screw on the back, then put the string here and then tighten. It will just hold the string. Then the same procedure on this one. That is Ibanez. And then now there's this one for Gibson. On this one, what you do here, you don't cut the head. Now when you put the string, when you loosen and then you remove the string from here back, unasukuma tu hivi inatoka. Then now you put the other one, it will be trapped by the head here. Then the same procedure. So that's how you replace the string. And finally, don't forget to back up, to tie your patch from here, from the back. You close the lid the way it was. You can see these holes are always here on the lower side. You close the lid now. Okay. Always, if you start by that point, you go the opposite one. That's a rule. Even when you are closing the engine, opposite zigzag. That's how you go, so that it is even. So thank you very much. At least now you have known how you can change a string. I'll show you how we can now tune a guitar from A to Z. So that now some people are so asking, how are you going to tune guitar? Because I have realized I can be teaching you on how to play the guitar, but when the guitar is wrong, nothing is going to work efficiently. So thank you very much. The next lesson we'll learn about how to tune the guitar and some parts of the guitar, so that now you can easily adjust to a guitar well. You cannot score and chase a guitar and then it is hard to operate. Thank you very much. Finished. Welcome.